Hello LEGO friends, Matt from Brooksburgs here, and in this video we're going to take a look at a spaceship MOC. Whoa, what's up with that? Stay tuned. Welcome back friends, and in this video we're going to have something different, something you've never seen before on this channel, and something I've never done before. And that is a spaceship MOC, like a LEGO classic and like city space stuff from 2024. And take a look at this. This is the first spaceship that I ever have actually mocked out myself. I'm new to this. I never had classic space as a kid. I never built any of that stuff. I was out of LEGO for 20 years almost. When I came back, classic space is not a thing. I don't build Star Wars stuff. And this is what came out of just getting parts out and putting stuff together. First off, I will note, this is kind of meant to be a part of the City Space 2024 line. It's got a similar kind of theme to it. That's what I was going for. So it's meant to be a part of the fleet that includes, you know, this smaller cruiser, which is the 4+1, and this larger cruiser here as well. The idea is that these are like more modern ones, and this one is a slightly older line battle cruiser. But you can kind of see, I tried to make it in a similar vein so that they all could have come from the same battle group potentially. So let me get the other two out of the way because these are official LEGO sets. We're not focused on these guys. Let's have a look at this. I'm going to hold this in my hand mostly to share this with you. So my apologies for seeing my hand mostly, but the inspiration for this really started with the canopy. I wanted to build something around that, and again, I wanted to try to design similar to the other ones, but take my own style from it. So this is what came out of that. So I started with the canopy, tried to figure out how to get that laid in. I think I found a good method using this plain piece, I think, as you might see in airplanes or whatever like that. So this is able to actually open up, although it's kind of difficult to grab here one-handed. That does open up. Plenty of room inside for a figure to fit in there. So we got a pilot. We got a nice print there. A couple of control sticks. Plenty of room for an air tank, all that stuff to fit in there. There's nothing really behind the pilot. I did not really do anything except just cover that space. So there's not a lot of exciting stuff going on back there. But from there, the idea was to kind of create a frame, which I did using a couple of these boat-style pieces underneath. It's just a very basic style, similar to the other ones. And then building up from the front towards the back. I wasn't sure initially how I was going to do the wings, but I stumbled upon these two large pieces here, these large slope-style bricks that you see. I tried putting them on their side using some Snot Technique pieces. Liked how they looked, and I just went from there. There is a lot of brick style building to this, which is fine. Actually, I like how it looks. Again, I was trying to do this only with pieces on hand. I think it came out pretty darn good. I've got these kind of fin pieces here, angled up with a couple of hinge pieces on either side. Similar style to what's going on with these guys here. Just kind of for a similar technique to kind of match them together. I think it came out pretty good. The back, the indication here is it's supposed to maybe just be, you know, kind of like the engine compartment, all that stuff. So we got a main engine thruster here, and there got a couple of secondary thrusters. Kind of combining the best of both of those other ones, I think. Really, really like how this looks and how it came out. These can actually angle down, so the ship can kind of take off from a base position here, and then they angle up to give some additional thrust out. Not sure if there's anything I really would want to add to the rear of this, except maybe to close off those anti-studs, maybe with some reverse slope pieces if I have those. But otherwise, I just wanted to put in some Sam blue to kind of mirror the other current city space stuff. I don't have any red orange per se in my own stock, so the best I can do is putting in some regular orange. But again, I think it lends just enough to give it that same kind of believability that came from the same fleet. I did put a couple of these, I don't know what you call these, like old school camera pieces or whatever. These are from the 80s for sure. On the ends, these are kind of, in my interpretation, they're weapons, kind of like gun pieces or lasers or something like that, to go in the offense or for defense, whatever. And it finished them off a little bit more orange. So it's pretty straightforward. But this is my first ever spaceship build, and from having no idea how to do this, scrapping parts, I think this was a good accomplishment. I'm pretty happy with this. Met my goals. Alright, and that's going to do it for now for my look at, or for this look at my first ever actual spaceship MOC. Again, kind of modeled in the theme of the City 2024 space sets. Yeah, look at that. I think it came out pretty darn good. Again, with a MOC, there's always room to change it. I could do a few things after the recording of this video just to improve this a little bit more. We'll see what happens. But for now, I'm happy with this. I hope you enjoyed this look at that build. Again, a reminder that things like this, my MOC builds and set builds, are all done over on Twitch, where I do my weekly live streams and have a lot of great fun with friends over there. And folks get to have a lot of good times with things they do in the stream. So I hope you join me there at Brooks Bricks as well. And be sure to subscribe here, hit that like button, notification bell, comment or thought below, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.